Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to BigJon TV. Got a Funky Food Friday video for you today. Gonna be kind of a cool one. We're working on a theme. We're working towards Valentine's Day. I came up with this idea. I wanted to do it. It made a lot of sense. We're doing a surf and turf combo dinner for two for less than for 10 bucks. It's not less than. It's exactly 10 bucks from the Dollar Tree. How perfect is that? It's funky. It is funky. There's some things in here I'm a little bit worried about. I'm gonna see if we can pull it off and turn this into something that looks edible like this. So guys, if you're struggling for something to do, you want to get creative, let me run through these items for you tonight and give you a thumbs up or thumbs down. Maybe you can pull off a nice romantic dinner for the wife for 10 bucks. And maybe she won't even need to know that it came from the Dollar Tree, right? I mean, there's some stuff in here that's, I don't know about questionable, but I've got steak. I've got fried shrimp. We've got twice baked potatoes, stuffed potatoes, wherever these are. Mashed potatoes with sour cream and chive. Oh, that's just boats of mashed potatoes. I didn't read that very well. Oh well, that works still too. We got a veg, we got broccoli, and we got garlic bread. And then you got a nice little mocktail drink with some Sprite and some cranberry apple, and you even got decor for your table. 10 bucks is all I spent at the Dollar Tree. So let's get in the kitchen. You're gonna cook with me. I'm gonna show you how I do this stuff, and then we're gonna plate it up and see if it's actually worth eating. So let me get cooking. Okay, so we're gonna go with the longest cooked item first. And everything's going to be super quick, super simple. And I'm going to pick the easiest route possible on each of the food items. So I'm going to start off these mashed potatoes with sour cream and chives. There are microwave oven and conventional oven, but the oven's talking about 40 minutes. I'm not going to take 40 minutes, no thank you. So what I'm going to do is the microwave directions, and then I'll probably throw them under the broiler at the end just to brown them up. These are going to take 2 minutes. 1 minute 45 seconds, and then another 45 seconds to a minute and a half. So maybe a total of 3 minutes is all we're talking. So this is Larry's brand. Thanks, Larry. I guess I should finish reading, huh? Do not cook potato in the film wrap. That would make it for gross extra flavor. So these are loaded up mashed potatoes in little paper boats. Look at that. That's all right. I'm gonna put those on a plate. They're gonna go in the microwave. Okay, item number 2. Furlani garlic bread in a bag. This says 425 for 6 to 8 minutes or until golden brown. So I'll get these popped in the oven. Now we got the microwave going and the oven going. I think we're gonna get the air fryer going as well, and the stovetop. So we're going to open up the loaf. Maybe. These things are glued together. Good grief. Alright, let's see here. There we go. It smells good. Let's see, now it stole all the butter off this side. It's all plain, and then that's got double. Oh well. This is going to go on the cookie sheet that it's currently on right now. And we'll put it in the oven. Okay, next up, broccoli. This is my favorite fruit. This is my favorite vegetable. They actually had a pretty big selection of veggies there at the Dollar Tree. I was kind of surprised. But these are my favorites, so I went with them. And again, the easiest directions on here. Do not open, pierce, or thaw bag before cooking. Gently shake bag side to side to evenly distribute contents. Place one frozen unopened bag this side up in the microwave. Microwave on high for anywhere from 6 to 7 minutes. So how's that for prep work? Okay, the microwave is beeped. The potatoes are probably almost done. I'll swap them out. We'll start working these in too. Okay, microwave's running with the broccoli now. The potatoes came out. They're almost heated through, so they're in the oven holding. Well, they're cooking a little bit more with the garlic bread that's in there already. Next up, shrimp. This one kind of worries me too, quite honestly. Ocean Wave popcorn shrimp bakes in 10 minutes. We are going to crank up the air fryer to give these some proper toasting. This is only supposed to take 10 to 12 minutes at 450, so probably only 5 or 6 minutes in the air fryer, I'm assuming. Oh, aren't those cute? Is there any actual real... Pardon me while I read the ingredients real quick, because I bet you... Like, are they even shrimp? Yeah, they're shrimp. So, okay, these are going to go in the air fryer. 5-6 minutes, I'm assuming. And we'll get those going. Those little popcorn shrimp. There we go. Okay, now realistically, this is the scariest part for me. I've seen the signs. I've been to Dollar Tree a bunch. Dollar steaks, right? These are boneless beef ribeye steaks, mechanically tenderized, contains 30% solution of water, seasonings, sodium phosphate, dextrose, salt, and bromelain. Bromelain. What the heck is bromelain? Rubbed with seasoning, tenderized with bromelain again. I don't even know what that means. I'll be honest, I have no clue, and I didn't do the research. So, if you know, you can tell me. Here we go. These steaks are probably a 1/4 inch thick. That one looks like a ribeye. Are you guys there? Yeah. That one doesn't even look like ribeye. I don't know what that is. They're falling apart. They're obviously tenderized when you hold them up. I'm not trying to get raw again, but like you can see where it's been ran through. Yeah, I don't really have too high of expectations on this, but I'm willing to try it. So I think what I'm gonna do, just to keep it simple, I'm probably not gonna add any more salt because clearly it's got enough, but I would like some pepper. So ground black pepper. I'm assuming these are going to be plenty salty as it is, so I think just some black pepper, and probably just on this one side, since it's only basically one-sided meat anyway. I think that's going to be it. I'm going to cook those over on the stovetop, and I think I got a pretty cool method I'm going to try out for the first time, so hopefully it works. Okay, bread's out, and there you can see the mashed potato boats. See them steaming. I'm going to throw them back in. I don't think there's any reason to not just let them coast in the oven, because they're probably still, yeah, they're not that hot. So the bread's done. It'll get out of the way. I'll put the potatoes back in, and it's time to cook steak. Okay, so like I said, we're going to do these on the stovetop. I got a cast iron, thoroughly heated from the oven, and now it's on the burner itself. I'm going to cross my fingers and hope this turns out. I've never done this. I've only ever seen it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to dump about half a stick of butter in there. Oh, crapanola. Too hot. Alright, failure one. I need to turn that burner down quite a bit. Alright, so the burner's off. I think the pan's going to be hot enough as it is. I should be able to cook these steaks. They are so thin. By the time I get them laid down, I think they're going to be cooked anyway. So let's see if I can get some butter in there now. Alright. Again, I have no idea what I'm doing. I've only ever seen this done. I've never actually done it. These are 2 garlic cloves. I smashed them real quick. Not crushed, just smashed. I want to get them in there too. And I have a little sprig of rosemary. Gonna go in that in that butter mix as well. Okay, and then here are my steaks. Let's cook. Like, if these steaks have a bad flavor, cooking them like this should be able to salvage that, make it edible. So literally, I'm going to turn it over now because that's done. Now, if you got a nice little spoon with you here, you can brush that butter over the top. So, what was that, 30 seconds aside? That steak is done. Now, clearly, a bigger pan, thicker steaks, you know, you want 5-6 minutes per side. All right, second steak going in. Might as well start spooning that butter over that steak now. And now it'll have the rosemary in there, it'll have that butter flavor, that garlic that's in there. It'll pick all that up. And that butter's at a good temperature. It's not burning. I mean, it's getting brown, but it's not smoking and burning and screaming. So that pan, literally with no heat on it, was hot enough to do this job. Oh, see, now that looks better than the other one. And again, tip it up of that butter. I tell you, that butter and that rosemary in there and that little hint of garlic in the air right now smells amazing. Okay, that's going to be done. Okay, garlic bread's cooled down enough I can handle it.
Did you hit record?
Yeah. Look at these naked pieces because they got stolen from the other half. Okay, so I showed you just the basic plain bottle of Sprite and generic Sprite and the cranberry apple juice. I'm going to spruce that up just enough. I have a lemon and I have 2 kumquats. We have a kumquat, several kumquat trees. I love kumquats. I'm going to here are my glasses. I'm going to put around a lemon at the bottom. Boom. These have seeds. It's okay. We'll survive. If you've never had a kumquat, they're sweet, they're sour. You eat the peel and all. One of my favorite citrus. I love them. And of course, a little bit of garnish. Look at me getting all fancy. Probably didn't do that right either, but I don't care. Alright, I'm going to build these drinks. I'll get them in the fridge, get them nice and chilled before we eat and drink. Oh, don't do it. Cool. This is a 2.5 liter bottle. Shasta Twist. Only $1. Just enough to give it that bubbliness. And cranberry apple flavored juice cocktail. Boom. Into the fridge. Those will be good in a few minutes. Good. Alright, here are my potatoes now. After resting in the oven for a little while. I say resting, but they were cooking for longer. That's fine. I'm going to spruce them up just a little bit. I'm trying to do this without burning myself. Ooh, these things are hot. Alright, I'm going to dump them out. This isn't gonna work good. Let's see. They got that pretty color on top, but ow. It's the best way to do it. You just got to get in there though. Woo. Lordy. Okay. From there, that pan, from the steaks, just a touch of that brown butter. Yeah. And a little bit of cheese on top. I'm going to give it a quick little stir to get that cheese incorporated. There you go. Spruced up nicely. Alright, up next, the broccoli that we cooked in the microwave. It's done and ready. Let's see what it looks like in there. Oh yeah, smells like broccoli. Again, I'm gonna dump it out and kind of, wow. I was gonna spruce it up a little bit. So that's broccoli cuts. By broccoli cuts, they mean mostly stem and a couple of the tops. All right. Alright, so just to spruce these up a little bit leftover butter that I had. I'll just put a blop on top now. That'll melt really quick. I'll give them a quick toss like that. And that's basically it. Okay, so this is what $1 gets you. $1 worth of shrimp. That's there you go. A couple dozen little pebbles in there, but only $1. I'm not going to do anything to those. Those are just going to go out as they are. Well, not as they are. I'm going to plate it for you, but you know what I mean. So we've officially microwaved, air fried, oven roasted, and then pan fried, pan seared. Everything on this table, on the counter right now. I'm ready to plate. I'm going to build this up. I'm going to make it look nice. Alright, here's a steak. Take some of these loaded mashed potatoes now. See, nice and cheesy. Got a nice little bit of darkness from that brown butter too. That should be really good. Oh, those smell really good. I'm gonna give a, let's see, a couple slices of bread. Here comes the broccoli. Mix that butter all around. And then we're gonna put some shrimp. So there you go. I mean, that's a 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a $5 plate of food. So let me build the other one, and I'm going to call Jess in, and we're going to get eating. All right, so that took me about 45 minutes, if that, start to finish. Air fryer, microwave, the oven, and the stovetop all going at the same time. Like I said, this was $10 for the whole plate of food. I think we decided $5, and then you get a little bit of a, you know, little decor for your table, and then you get this all ready to go, and your wife comes in, or you know, from work or whatever, and it's like, hey babe, look, I made you dinner, come join me.
Aw, how sweet.
She doesn't know anything else, right? Alright, so we've got literally a surf and turf dinner.
Looks pretty good.
Ribeye, fried shrimp, fried shrimp, loaded mashed potatoes, some garlic bread, and some broccoli, some healthy broccoli that's been coated in butter.
Here, I'm gonna go for the steak first
Yeah.
off here.
I didn't think we needed any knives.
It's okay. I can get with the edge of the fork, I think.
That got cold quick.
It did. The flavor's pretty good on that, surprisingly. The texture, although, reminds me of broccoli beef texture.
Yeah, I can see what you're saying on that. But that rosemary though, the back note of rosemary.
A little bit of garlic in there. The flavor's excellent.
Yeah. Texturally, it is a bit different.
Alright, I'm going for shrimp now.
It's way over processed.
The shrimp tastes
A
fine.
little popcorn shrimp.
The meat is like borderline hamburger steak. A little fishy for you?
I don't know if I'd say okay on those shrimp. They're not bad, but they taste a little bit oceany to me. A little bit.
I don't mind a little bit of that.
Yeah. All right, did you try the potatoes yet?
Nope.
Well, I'm gonna take a bite of potatoes.
All right.
So again, a little bit of the brown butter from the pan, extra cheese, and they already had the chives in there too.
Those have a good flavor too.
You could probably spackle your wall with them, the texture of these. Very gummy.
They are a little bit gummy, but the flavor is good. I like the chive in there.
Flavor's good, definitely good.
Alright, I'm going in for some bread.
Pretty simple, basic garlic bread. Now, some of those pre-made garlic breads have a really fake oiliness to them.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the oil-based.
This
But
one's
this one's not bad at all.
not-
This is better than the grocery store that we normally bought.
Right. So that's actually not a bad one. And then broccoli, I mean, it's kind of pretty straightforward with that too. A little bit of butter.
Good texture, not too mushy.
I wish there was more tops and what do you
Right.
call those
Florets,
florets
crowns.
instead of just the stem, but they're good and soft.
This bag would be good for a broccoli soup where you don't care about having the crowns.
Right. And again with this steak, you know, the flavor of it's good. Cooked perfectly.
Yeah, that's all good. The texture's just killing me.
Texture is bad. It's really gummy. All right. Let's have a drink. There you go.
Delicious.
Nice little kick of that real lime. Those kumquats, the citrus in there.
Tastes like fruit punch.
Again, guys, Dollar Tree, it's possible. Now, is this going to completely replicate, you know, a $50 surf and turf at a steakhouse? No.
I don't think it would replicate at $20.
Or $10. Is it edible? Is it doable? Yes. Right? There's nothing on this plate that's garbage.
No.
Surprisingly. Oh.
What?
Dessert too.
Ooh.
Straight from the freezer section. These are little mini chocolate eclairs.
Why, thank you. I haven't even finished my
I
dinner.
know. Still kind of frozen-y.
Chocolate's falling off. They don't have much of a flavor.
No, these are dry. And the chocolate just wants to fall right off. It's a really fake, waxy chocolate.
Yeah.
Those are not very good.
They're not horrible, though. They remind me of Hostess donut chocolate.
Yeah. I think I'm more impressed with the quality of the beef than these. Alright. I hope you enjoyed this little... I mean, it was a good cook with me. You can transfer
Experiment.
Yeah, like you can do transfer any of these cook techniques and everything else to actually, you know, legitimate steaks. I love that cook method. That was really good. That brown butter flavor on there is killer.
Yeah.
Touch of rosemary, garlic. But this is all doable. This is all a real possibility. And again, I'll say it. I think we spent a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
8, 9.
8, 9. That's it. And that's both bottles of drink. $9.
Mm-hmm. No, it was 10 because there were 2 steaks. They were $1 each.
That's right.
But you know, there were many years where we were on a strict budget during Valentine's Day.
Right. I mean,
this would work.
If you were doing that and you were like, you know what, we really can't afford much, this would blow your wife away. And you'd be like, I only spent $10. I promise, it was cheap. I think it would work. I think you'd score some pretty big points.
The ingenuity.
Right. Plus, I made it.
Right.
That's got to earn you some points.
Definite points for that.
All right, guys, we're going to wrap this up. Thanks for watching. Make sure you hit that like button if you haven't already. And subscribe.
Share with your friends.
And share with your friends.
Catch you next time.
See you guys.